Jason. His story false. Page type cover. Character of Batman. Panels. Gotham City, a labyrinth of corruption and shadows, where even the brightest stars can be swallowed by the darkness. Tonight, the unparalleled duo Batman and Robin are drawn into a chilling new mystery, a case that threatens to consume them both. They face a master of crime and murder, a grotesque figure cloaked in black, leaving a horrifying trail of death in his wake.
Yep, Julie is now a motion picture actress. I'm going over to the studio to meet her.
So your fiancé is acting in that new horror picture they're making over at Argus.
The Argus Motion Picture Company, a place where illusions are crafted but where reality can be far more terrifying.
And this, Bruce, is Mr. Bentley, head of Argus Pictures. Mr. Bentley, Mr. Wayne.
She keeps up her fine work, she'll be a star in no time. How do you do, Mr. Wayne?
How do you do?
Yet beneath the glitz and glamour of the silver screen, a sinister plot is undoubtedly unfolding, a darkness that even Batman may struggle to conquer. Gotham's underbelly, a glittering facade barely hiding the rot within. Tonight, the studio lights flicker, casting long, accusatory shadows. A chilling echo from the past, the name Basil Carlo whispers through the halls, a ghost of a forgotten star.
Did someone speak my name? Hello, Bentley, Basil Carlo.
A bitter welcome laced with a thinly veiled threat. The successor to his role, Todd, receives a wish steeped in malice.
Just dropped in to wish the successor to my role good luck. Todd, I only hope you are as smart as I was foolish. Lots of luck to you.
Thank you, Carlo. I guess I'll never be as good a character actor as you were.
The studio's secrets spill into the open. Bentley, the director, confronts a frantic Ned Norton.
Look here, Bentley, what's the idea of stopping my directing on Dread Castle? You go out and disappear for days and you want to know why. First prove you can be relied on and then perhaps I'll give you work.
So you finally showed up, so I'm fired, eh? I won't forget this, Bentley, I won't forget this. Remember, you'll never finish this picture without me.
Bruce Wayne, led through the desolate backlot, witnesses the chilling construction of Dread Castle, a monument to obsession and cost. Suddenly, the air crackles with discord, a furious argument erupting from the shadows of the set.
We're through, Fred Walker through, and that's final.
You can't walk out on me now. What about our love?
In the heart of this manufactured drama, a true storm is brewing, its tempest far more terrifying than any painted on a screen, and the stage is set for something new. Gotham's glitz and glamour, a stage for both dreams and shadowed realities, as Bruce Wayne visits the set of Dread Castle. Amidst the manufactured spectacle, a promise of magnitude hangs heavy in the air, and the cameras prepare to capture a simulated demise.
Well, this is what I call big with capital letters. When Argus makes a picture, it is always big.
But as the terror is set to kill the Countess, a far more sinister presence lurks, unseen in the encroaching darkness.
Fools, they play at murder, not realizing that I do not pretend, but shall in reality bring death.
While the actors weave their tragic tale, a hideous face, full of baleful eyes, watches with wicked intent from the shadows.
Now Countess die.
Suddenly, the lights plunge into darkness, followed by a horrifying, agonizing shriek that shatters the staged silence.
The lights who? Stop the cameras. Someone get to the light switch.
Who screamed?
Moment later, as the lights flicker back on, the horrifying truth is revealed: a real murder has taken place.
Someone switched off the lights and then stabbed her.
From a safe distance, a ghastly figure grins, the true director of this terror, where death itself is the ultimate scene. Rain pounds the cobblestone streets of Gotham, a city gripped by fear. The police investigation into Lorna Dane's murder has reached a dead end. Days turn into a week, and the chilling truth is finally delivered. Lorna Dane was murdered by person or persons unknown.
Oh, Bruce, I'm so worried. The studio is going ahead with the picture, and in the next scene, I'm supposed to be killed by this terror. I'm afraid.
Don't worry, dear, the murderer won't try for you. He just wanted to kill Lorna.
As Julie leaves, a gnawing unease settles upon Bruce. If Julie is right, the danger is far from over.
Suppose Julie is right, Dick, put on your outfit, we're going out.
Moments later, the iconic figures of Batman and Robin arrive at Argus Pictures, a place that screams no admittance, but not for them.
Better pay up, Bentley. You said something would happen to my stars. You gangster, did you kill Lorna Dane?
Maybe better pay up the protection money, or else you won't have any doubts. Suddenly hurtling through the air, Batman and Robin, the boy wonder.
Why, I'm attacked by an elf.
If you're looking for trouble, Bentley. Why, I think you're the one who is looking for trouble.
Gotham's underbelly writhes in shadows, a stage for a brutal ballet of crime where even the night sky holds its breath.
The stars aren't out tonight, but they will be.
And the gentleman gets a cigar. Nice going, kid.
You guys never could fight without a gun.
Tusk, you might cut yourself playing with knives.
Then, like a phantom born of midnight, the Batman descends, a force of nature unleashed upon the terrified underworld.
Batman, he's poison. I'm getting out of here.
Not leaving our nice little party so soon, are you, Roxy? Now talk and talk fast. Did you kill Lorna Dane?
And then no, I swear. I tried to cash in on the murder, figuring Bentley would pay up protection money faster. But I didn't kill her, I swear.
All right, Rat, get going. And next time, don't come into the studio without an invitation.
What a man. Think I'll offer him a contract.
In the silent wake of his fury, truths are unearthed, and the city whispers of a dark night, forever vigilant against the encroaching night. Gotham's perpetual twilight cloaks a chilling mystery. Tonight, the shadows whisper of danger and a name that sends shivers down the spine.
Questions, a life extinguished, and the air heavy with suspicion.
I'm going to clean up your mystery for you. Now that Roxy Brenner is out, who else would want to kill Lorna Dane? Fred Walker, her old sweetheart, or perhaps Ned Norton did it so he could get even with me and stop the picture.
Robin, you stay here and keep your eyes open. I'm going to pay a visit to Fred Walker, Lorna Dane's jilted sweetheart.
The night air, thick with the scent of rain, becomes a silent accomplice as Batman breaches the perimeter of Walker's home.
Tim Nobody home.
A thorough search yields nothing until a final, chilling discovery in a hidden closet, a desperate plea stifled in the suffocating darkness.
Good heavens, what's this? Help me.
Walker, what is it? What's happened? Walker, can you hear me? Who did this to you?
Clayface, Hiala.
Dead Clayface, he said. A new terror emerges from the gloom, a shape-shifting menace that leaves behind only death and a trail of unanswered questions. Could it be Norton or Todd? The hunt continues. The unforgiving Gotham night descends, a grim stage set for a desperate struggle.
I need no knife. I can kill you with my bare hands.
Wow, I'm in a spot.
As a monstrous grip reaches, Robin stumbles, the fallen lamp a brutal obstacle.
I'll drag this fool boy to the parapet and throw his body into the waters of the moat below. Ha, that is the end of you, my prying young friend.
But at that pivotal moment, a returned Batman witnesses the horrifying plunge.
That is Robin.
With a primal surge, the Dark Knight cleaves the Inkai water, just as his ward sinks into the abyss. Minutes later, rescued and shaken, the boy struggles to grasp the Knight's terror.
Are you all right, kid?
I guess so. Wow, what hit me? Oh, now I remember, the monster up in the tower.
And so, the Knight's dance of justice and peril continues, the shadows still holding their breath. Gotham's ceaseless reign washes over the city, a grim backdrop to its unending parade of despair. Up in the abandoned tower, the monstrous Clayface has vanished, leaving only questions in his wake.
He was up here surveying the scene for his next victim.
Meanwhile, dawn breaks, and a chilling transformation begins in a dimly lit room. Clayface prepares to embrace his horrifying destiny once more.
Once more I don the garments of death.
Perhaps it shall prove prophetic. Huh, prophetic.
On the set of Dread Castle, Cameron's role as an oblivious actress becomes the target of impending terror. High above on a darkened catwalk, a ghastly figure raises a knife, ready to strike the fatal blow.
Die.
But as the knife descends, a sudden intervention, swift and powerful, disrupts the deadly act.
May I cut in?
With the speed of thought, a mighty tackle, the cowl of justice, arrives just in time. Rain hammers against the grimy windows of the abandoned distillery. Inside, a desperate struggle unfolds. Focus the cameras, every angle must capture the chaos. The action is about to become legendary.
Look on the catwalk, it's Batman.
Fool, no one shall take me alive.
With a primal roar, the monstrous Clayface leaps towards a dangling rope, an escape route in his madness.
But Clayface has reckoned without Robin, the boy wonder. I'll bet you're surprised, here's something I owe you.
The night seethes with a violent desperation, a battle on the precipice of something far worse. The swirling vortex of Gotham's night, pregnant with unseen menace, is abruptly silenced. A sudden, decisive tug, and the monstrous form of Clayface is wrenched from his footing. Batman has played his final winning hand.
From now on, your name is Mud.
Moments later, the true horror begins to unravel, as the Bat reveals the puppet master behind the grotesque mask.
Now I'm going to show you the murderer of Lorna Dane and Fred Walker. It was Basil Carlo.
The chilling confession spills forth, a tapestry of obsession and misplaced ambition woven from the threads of cinematic obsession.
He hated you for losing Todd in a remake. He wanted to stop the picture. He made himself up as Clayface, one of his old roles, and followed the plot of Dread Castle to kill them off as they died in the picture. In the last reel, Todd was supposed to die. That's when he intended to kill him. He recognized me in my Clayface disguise. I killed him. As for you, Batman, I'll get you yet.
A slick producer, blinded by profit, sees only sensationalism, oblivious to the darkness that truly resides within the shadows.
Sensational? You two are sensational. I got you both in fight pictures. Stay with me and you have a career in the movies. They're what I call a pair of real heroes. And I don't mean real. If only Bruce was so dashing.
Sorry, our career is our constant battle against crime and evil. And so the legend continues, a promise of daring exploits, leaving the question lingering in the humid Gotham night. Why Walker?
But why did he kill Walker?
In the heart of Washington, D.C., amidst the hushed grandeur of the U.S. Secret Service headquarters, a summons echoes.
Yes, Chief.
Bart, we've learned that Forgaria is taking an unhealthy interest in our defense secrets. Here's an invitation to a ball being held at their embassy.
I get it, I'm to attend and keep my eyes peeled.
That night, as the embassy ball pulsed with intrigue, Bart Regan sought a moment alone.
I'll just step out into the garden for a breath of air.
Oh, please stay, won't you?
Strolling through the embassy garden, a sense of unease prickled at the edges of his perception.
Strange, I can't find anything amiss, and yet I sense a tension in the atmosphere, as though some catastrophe were about to pop.
Rounding a curve, Bart witnessed a brutal assault, a desperate struggle unfolding in the shadows.
What th? Hey, let me in on this.
No time to search for it now, let's clear out of here.
And I'd have found it in another moment.
There they go. The cowards.
What was that you said?
The pen, they didn't get it, it's the pen.
A stolen secret, a frantic escape, and a cryptic last word. The night's darkness held its breath, waiting for the next move. Gotham's opulent ball is shattered by a sudden, violent act. Chaos erupts as a guest is discovered, brutally overcome in the shadows of the garden.
He's passed out.
But even in the pandemonium, a keen eye seizes a crucial clue, a pen, to be examined later.
I'll keep this pen and examine it later.
As the victim is whisked away to the hospital, whispers of an accident at the fountain mask a deeper, more sinister truth.
They say he stumbled against the fountain. Odd that no one knows his identity.
Back in the quiet of his apartment, Bart scrutinizes the pen, discovering a hidden message that whispers of a secret worth killing for.
No marks on its surface, but I'm certain it has some secret value, else why did his attacker seek to steal it? Suddenly Bart discovers a concealed slip of paper, 4,658. 4,658 now, what can that number mean?
A chilling call to the hospital confirms the worst. The unconscious guest is dead, a victim of a fatal concussion.
Dead of brain concussion, and his body shifted to the morgue.
In the somber stillness of the morgue, a desperate plea echoes, a shadow of fear clinging to the man who sought answers.
May be left alone with him.
Certainly understand.
Gotham's chill grasps the city, a palpable tension hanging in the air as a desperate man initiates a daring plan.
Well, let him come, I'm ready and waiting.
But the shadows betray him, a moment's distraction, and the prize is gone.
Gone, he must have left when I wasn't looking.
As the Undertaker departs, a hidden motive unfurls, a facade of grief crumbling to reveal a desperate search.
The pen, what wonderful luck, I found it.
Unseen, a relentless observer follows, his own machinations subtly altering the game.
Her enthusiasm wouldn't be so great if she knew that I'd already removed the pen's contents.
And with her desperate flight, she unknowingly leads a shadow directly into the heart of the enemy's nest. Rain lashes against the grimy windows of a Gotham apartment, a grim tableau of desperation and greed.
I've got a hunch that things are going to happen soon, and I don't want to miss it.
Within the shadowed confines of the apartment, a hidden cache is sought, a dangerous game of acquisition played.
Find it, leave it to Susie. You bet I did. That makes another of the pens in our possession, making a total of 2. Now all we need is...
All you need do is raise your hands.
Who in?
You. That's right, give me those pens.
You're playing with dynamite, pal. Return those pens and walk out of here, or you'll regret it.
Suddenly, an unnoticed threat emerges from the periphery, a brutal blow descending, stunning the unwary.
What th?
Lost in their desperate scramble, a vital clue is revealed, a tear in the fabric of their escape, hinting at the larger, unfolding narrative. Rain lashes against the grimy window panes of Gotham, amplifying the tension within an otherwise quiet room, but the illusion of peace is shattered.
Stop Ori, I'll fire. Got away again.
He returns, the hunter now the hunted in his own pursuit, only to find his prey has vanished, leaving behind only a chilling emptiness.
And the gal's gone too. Well, at least I got another pen out of this encounter.
Later, within the sterile confines of his own opulent apartment, the investigation takes an unexpected, almost absurd turn, a tiny clue in a common object.
Another slip. And this one contains the number 47. The case gets more puzzling every minute. How many pens are there, and what do the numbers mean? Thought you make suckers out of USA. IT looks like you got me where you want me.
But as a new threat reveals itself, the true game begins, a captive now facing the grim reality of his captor's intentions.
We'll worry about that, if you don't mind.
In a dank, forgotten corner of Gotham, desperate men plot their escape, but their secrets are about to be swallowed whole.
Tastes good.
And what are you going to do about that? Wait, the only way we'll learn what we want to know is if he remains alive.
I think I'll mow you down.
Susie's right, let's take him to a certain party. Who's to pay off?
Later, at the foreign embassy, a stark confrontation unfolds, the truth hanging precariously in the balance.
Fool, why did you bring him here? Because he memorized and swallowed the other 2 slips. The only way we can get the information we want is by making him talk. And if I recall correctly, Gerdini, you're very expert at extracting information. Am I right? You see this slip, it's from the 3rd and final pen. It contains the letters BONY.
What's that? An abbreviation for Bonaparte?
No, it stands for the Bank of New York. The slips you appropriated contain the bank branch number and a safety box number. Tell us those numbers or we'll torture it out of you.
I'll tell nothing.
I want 17. Do you hear me complaining?
As Gerdini lunges, Bart's swift countermove shatters the enemy's advantage, turning the tables with a decisive strike.
Freeze, don't stir an inch.
You.
Later, with the plotters imprisoned, Bart races towards justice, the vital evidence clutched tightly, ready to expose a dangerous conspiracy.
I hope you've unearthed sufficient evidence to prosecute the spies.
Here's all the evidence you need. Stolen U.S. military secrets.
The slain man, a traitor to his own, sought a final, dangerous payoff, a desperate gamble that led to his demise and revealed a chilling truth.
I see he was murdered upon demanding a large amount for himself from Gerdini, the prospective buyer.
The end, a web of deceit untangled, but the shadows in Gotham are always watching. Rain slicks the gaslit streets as a new investigation begins, a delicate powder the only clue to a shadowed crime. The inspector, on behalf of Scotland Yard, entrusts the complex case to Red, a grim task where lives are cheap.
One more drugstore to cover. This should be a tough case to crack. Where spies are concerned, life doesn't get a very high valuation. You say the lady who bought this powder lives at Mrs. Tulford's lodging house at 312 Wilshire Avenue. Thanks.
I saw your vacancy sign. I'd like to take a room for an indefinite period.
Hello, Ivan.
Yeah, I'll do it, you bet, Red.
Ivan, get some luggage together and take a room at 312 Wilshire Ave. Now, you're not to recognize me, get it? Well, mister, Ivan, I think you will find it quite comfortable here.
Hey, that's too close.
The lodgers all seem like ordinary folks, and in spite of all his shrewdness, Logan sees nothing to make him feel he is on the right trail.
Just a minute, pal. We're going to have a little talk.
And why were you fighting with a blind man, mister? Logan.
I didn't recognize this man's step. I shot thinking he was an intruder.
Logan dives at a figure backing into a room, but has he found his quarry or walked into a trap? In the hushed aftermath of a clandestine encounter, a new scheme begins to unfurl in the shadows of Gotham. Mrs. Tulford convenes her trusted operatives, her words carrying the weight of a newly discovered lucrative objective.
The ones we now want to get are the Air Ministry's defense plans. The offered price is exactly $5 million. We will work in the usual way.
Ivan, I'm on the right track.
I'd better get word to the inspector. This is the bunch he's after.
All right, yes, sir.
How did you know that I was here?
Your watch, may I have a moment, Mr. Logan?
Yeah, what's on your mind, mister?
You see, I'm working with you. I've been on this gang's trail a long time.
Then why did you attempt to kill me a while ago if you're on my side?
You know you're pretty lucky that I didn't give you a proper going over.
With a discreet display of authority and a calculated deception, Bruce Wayne confirms his alliance.
This badge should prove to you that I am a Yard agent. That shot was merely to give you an outward reason not to become friendly with me.
Logan, now assured of the blind man's true identity, finds common ground. A crucial decision is made. The inspector must be summoned to close in on the elusive gang.
Ivan, as soon as you deliver this to Inspector Enright, hurry back.
Ivan, hurry. What is up? Are we after somebody again?
The pursuit is on, but as the night deepens, the true players in this intricate game remain shrouded in mystery. The grimy underbelly of Gotham churns as whispers of a spy ring snake through the shadows.
So them two is yard men, lucky I overheard them. Logan is seen giving Ivan the note, and reported he must be stopped.
A trap is sprung, the stakes impossibly high, as one man's actions ignite a dangerous chain reaction.
And now you, my little peach.
No, please don't do it. It's murder.
The darkness breeds violence, but even in the heart of chaos, a beacon of hope emerges.
Okay, today I'm happy so you're lucky, but I think I maybe soften you up for the next fella. Too bad Rad missed this, I tell him.
Extraordinary. This note means Mr. Logan has found the spy ring. We'll be there to help him shortly.
The game is afoot, the pieces in motion, but the true game master remains hidden, pulling the strings from the deepest depths of Gotham's wicked heart. Gotham cloaked in a ceaseless drizzle, secrets festering in its shadowed heart. Following Ivan's departure, Mrs. Tulford wastes no time in silencing another threat.
Mr. Logan, would you please see Mrs. Tulford a moment before you retire for the night? I'm glad you got him. The men I sent for Mr. Ivan just came back in horrible condition. Throw him in the corner.
Righto.
Fine. Now, when the big fellow comes back, you may use the same knife on both. It is quieter that way.
The absence of the old lady now makes Mrs. Tulford realize her spy network is dangerously exposed.
Right.
While we are waiting for Mr. Ivan, Larry, you get the car. We'll have to find a new spot to continue operations.
Suddenly, a chilling realization dawns: they are trapped.
Well, it's a penned we're trapped. I just saw the big fellow and Ease brought the constabulary back with him. Put up that gun, I'll handle the police. You can settle with that Ivan later. Larry, run up and finish Logan. Okay, Inspector, we rush him. Ivan goes first.
And as Ivan returned, seeing no promise from Logan, he knew Red was in grave danger. Gotham's underbelly churns, a nest of shadows and desperation as one threat seeks to end another. But as Ivan and the inspector descend, their prey takes a breathtaking leap into the unknown.
He's gone. That can't be. He didn't get by me when I came up here.
A desperate escape defying gravity and expectation as the hunt takes an unexpected turn.
No, Simpson, we aren't needed. After they are through, round up what is left and take them down to headquarters.
Oh ho, Red, Ivan knocked the hair off somebody.
There they are, Inspector. Thanks, old chap. Since that wig slipped, I won't need any more evidence. We have been after Flaccini for years.
The shadows recede, but the victory is tinged with mystery, leaving tales of spies and unanswered questions.
Well, I'll have to wire the Times Courier a little story about spies.
So long there, Inspector. Let us know when you get another good lead.
Gotham's night is a canvas of desperation, as unseen forces weave their wicked schemes.
You got it all, let's go.
Minutes later, a desperate informant bursts into the dimly lit office of the notorious Lee Travis.
Hey boss, hot news.
Spill it, Mac.
And that's all the dope. The only ones not affected by the rays were the two mugs that were dressed up in the monkey suits, or whatever you call them.
Okay, Mac, get the presses rolling. Yours truly is going to take a gander at the scene of the crime.
Lee Travis arrives at the scene, the very street where the daring robbery occurred, pondering the impossible.
Well, here's the street where the robbery took place, but where in the world could those mysterious rays have come from?
The towering buildings offer no explanation, yet a chilling possibility emerges as the street stretches towards the dark, unhindered river.
The street runs straight down to the river, and in that direction, there are no buildings to block off any rays.
Rain pounds the cobblestone streets of Gotham as shadows lengthen, hiding secrets that fester in the dark. A new weapon has been unleashed, one powerful enough to bridge the unbridgeable, and the Crimson Claws prepare to strike.
Tonight, the Crimson Claws will cross the river, and we will uncover their entire operation.
I've calculated the distance and direction. Wing. I have a pretty good idea where we'll find the bandits.
As a car speeds over the bridge, the hunt is on, driving towards the heart of the enemy's lair.
The place should be around this vicinity. According to my figuring, look for a high building or a tower wing.
Ah, that looks like it. I'm going to investigate. There's someone in that old shack, all right.
And as the whispers of treachery echo from within, the Batman closes in, ready to confront whatever lurks in the darkness. Rain lashes against a crude shack, a haven for those who thrive in Gotham's underbelly.
When Butch gets here, we'll make our plans for the next robbery. The bank is getting an even larger deposit than the one we got away with. The police, nobody can stop us with my new invention. We are invincible. Before long, we shall even rule the world, and I will make you kings. Never mind the king stuff. I'm satisfied with the easy dough we're getting.
But as the crimson light of the setting sun fades, a darker presence stalks the periphery. The lurking figure of Butch, the other bandit, appears at the corner of the shack.
Not so fast, my friend, now who's got who. We'll take this guy with us. Wing-In will keep him under cover at my place for a few days till we get the goods on those other two. I heard their plans, and I think I know of a way to take care of them.
Days bleed into nights in Gotham, and the city's underbelly seethes with darkness. In a hidden lair, a furious debate erupts over a missing associate, a supposed traitor.
What has happened to Butch? It's time for our next move, and he hasn't shown up yet, the traitor. I can't figure why Butch'd walk out on an easy setup like this. Personally, I think the guy's gone nuts. Anyway, don't let it bother ya. I can handle my end alone. Fine, I'll go up into the tower and get the ray gun all set. You get the truck out and put on your protector suit, then get going. And a little later, the powerful rays.
The city trembles as potent energies once again lash out, paralyzing all near the bank. The target is in sight, an armored truck brimming with ill-gotten gains, a perfect prize.
Well, here's the armored truck, all right, Chuck, full of dough, just waiting to be took. What a pipe.
But as the truck speeds away with the stolen money, a swift response emerges from the shadows.
Now's our chance.
Hold tight, Wing Boy.
Are they gonna get a nice surprise?
Back at the bandits' hideout, victory is declared, but a subtle unease begins to creep in.
Well, here I am, boss. The job was a cinch, like taking candy from a babe.
Very good work. You shall be justly rewarded, but
Rain lashes Gotham's grimy alleys as panic shouts shatter the oppressive silence.
Who is that? Don't move, I've got you covered. What th you won't get me?
keep that guy covered. Wing'll take care of the madman. Now I'll fix you. No one can stand up against my ray gun.
You seem to forget I'm wearing a protector suit. Myself, the ray gun has no effect on me.
Cars is
Ugh.
A taste of the gas gun is just what you needed.
And so, as dawn breaks, the city breathes a fragile sigh of relief, the newspapers heralding a new hero.
Globe mad scientist captured. Bank funds recovered. Bandits are captured by the Crimson. New Rav Goo responsive for rob army men.
Well, boss, the Crimson's done it, again captured that gang and rode past police headquarters and dropped him off all tied up boy. How I'd like to find out who he is. I wonder if anyone ever will find out who he is, Mac.
The mystery of the Crimson deepens, a spectral guardian cloaked in unanswered questions, forever watching over Gotham's shadowed heart, the end. Rain lashes against the windshield as the getaway car hurtles through the night, the desperate clinging to the very edge of survival.
That was a close shave. I just made it.
That guy jumped on the car, I'll fix him.
no, wait, I have a better plan. Listen. How does that sound?
I've got to hand it to you for brains, chick. That's swell and no clues either.
The car takes a treacherous path, climbing a mountainside as the air grows thin and the precipice looms.
Let her go now.
All right, chick.
Here I go, I can't hold on.
All right, chick.
With a sickening lurch, Speed is flung from the speeding vehicle, teetering on the very edge of the abyss.
So long, world, here's the end of Speed Saunders.
And with a final, silent scream, he plunges into the void, a dizzying 2,000 feet to the unforgiving bottom. The wind howls, a chilling prelude to a desperate struggle against gravity. A perilous fall, a desperate lunge, fate hangs by a thread as he plummets towards the abyss.
My descent is too swift to let me catch hold. I'm going down again. Something's holding me, boy, what a lucky break.
A sudden, unexpected salvation, a simple belt loop, becomes his lifeline in the face of certain doom.
Those crooks are going to have me shadowing them from now on. What a horrible death that would have been. Speed, what happened to you? A bunch of jewel thieves got away from me and threw me over young Baldy's edge. All I have to go on is the name Chick. This is Chick Donan, a noted jewel thief. Keep all men on the lookout for Chick Donan. He robbed a jewelry store, and let me know when you find him.
A whisper of information, a potential trail blazed through the urban maze.
I think I saw Donan in Jersey. I'm not sure, but he told a storekeeper he was at the lodge. IT may be Donan, and IT may not.
Thanks, officer. I'll try IT.
The same path, the same shadows. A flicker of hope ignites as a desperate gambit is set in motion.
This is the same route that car I was on took. I'll bet Donan is the man who will help me solve this crime.
On a desolate stretch of road under a bruised and bleeding sky, a man known only as Speed has arrived, his quarry in his sights. He's hunting a jewel thief, a ghost who believes his hideout is a fortress impervious to discovery. This is the place now to find that store. Observing from a discreet distance, Speed witnesses his target, recognizing him despite the thief's disguise. That's the guy, all right, even though when I saw him he wore a mask. That saves me a visit to the storekeeper. The thief, utterly oblivious to the keen eyes upon him, revels in his perceived security, a false sense of safety that will soon shatter.
I guess this hideout I got this time is foolproof. I can come and go and nobody suspects.
So that's his hideout, eh? I'll crawl down and wait for dark before moving in on him. Inside the flimsy cabin, greed and betrayal ignite a brutal conflict, a chaotic prelude to the confrontation to come.
I tell you I get a half share and you guys get thirds. That ain't the way we look at it. Yeah, that's right, Chick, try to double-cross me, will ya? Why you?
Unaware of the inferno within, Speed prepares for his arrest, intending to strike before the cover of night. I think it's time I moved in. But as Speed makes his move, the sounds of violent struggle spill from the cabin, a desperate act of defiance. They saw me, now it's a battle to the death. Beneath the reign of a new, formidable threat, Gotham's underworld fractures and reforms, their desperate alliance forged in fear.
Duck, there's somebody outside firing at us. I'll say there is. He shot me. I'll get him this way if there's only one. You two watch the windows.
In the periphery of the violent chaos, an unseen force makes a desperate gamble.
My only chance is to make a sudden dash and shoot it out with them.
I got him, he's a ghost. Wow.
I've run into a hornet's nest.
A flurry of motion, a haymaker thrown with chilling purpose, silencing the specter from the past.
You're Chick. Here's something to make you remember not to throw men over cliffs.
Ghost of the man we flung over the cliff.
I'm no ghost, so stick up your hands.
Get him, quick shoot.
Okay, Chick. Whoa. Got him.
Though battered and reeling, the fight is far from over, for even in defeat, the spirit of defiance endures. Rain lashes down, mirroring the fury of a desperate struggle in the grimy heart of Gotham.
Speed fights like a maniac. Now it's only 2-1, you scum. Shoot, Chick. You off, you're the guy I want to bring in alive.
You'll never bring me in alive, copper.
There, I guess that ends this fight.
With a final, crushing blow, Speed Saunders has brought the fight to its brutal conclusion.
It won't take me long to drive you boys to jail. I never enjoyed anything so much in my life.
Justice served, the criminals apprehended, and Speed Saunders delivers his quarry to the waiting authorities.
You did a magnificent job, Speed, but why did you go after those men alone? You could have had a detail of officers.
It was a personal matter, sir. Nobody can throw Speed Saunders over a cliff. I wanted to bring in the thieves and show them they couldn't get away with IT.
And so the day is won, not by a dark night, but by a man driven by a very personal code of justice. The pulsing heart of the New York World's Fair beats on, but beneath the dazzling veneer, a shadow of avarice stirs. Tom Anson, foreman of the House of Jewels, shoulders a heavy responsibility, his gaze sharp and ever watchful.
From behind its flame, Anson's eyes darted to all corners of the big room, missing nothing.
Great thing this fair, lot of swell jewels here.
I know.
If a man were clever enough, he could make a fortune here. Just a handful of those rubies over in the North End. Why, a man could retire for life.
Anson's suspicions tighten as a dapper figure, impossibly neat amidst the raw construction, makes his approach.
This was the sort of man he was waiting for.
I'm Ellerton.
Gotham's industrial heart beats with a hidden rhythm, a symphony of clanging metal and hushed whispers, while rain like tears washes over the city.
Another morning gone, and the jewels are still safe.
But doubt, a creeping vine, finds fertile ground in the shadows of the immense House of Jewels.
There's a jewel thief on the fairgrounds.
Maybe that detective is the crook himself, posing as a detective to throw you off his trail.
Ellerton, of the Federal Inspection Staff.
Glad to meet you, sir. Anything on your mind?
So you've thought of that, too. Headquarters sent me down to keep an eye open.
A chilling premonition hangs in the air, as the true threat to Gotham's treasures remains unseen. And as the workers descend for their midday meal, the city's secrets stir, awaiting their fateful revelation. Gotham City, the dawn breaks, painting the sky in bruised hues of purple and gray, as the city awakens to another day, another mystery.
And for another murder puzzle.
But beneath the surface of normalcy, shadows stir. By midday, a lone motorcycle carries a vital witness to a crime that chills the bone.
My brother kidnapped.
A man in a turban wielding a golden snake, a terrifying symbol of a plot far deeper than it first appears.
The policeman is amazed to find the girl, Clara Lake Slash, still lives.
You ripped the snake charm here from my watch chain.
Did he say why he wanted your brother?
No, he did say that it wasn't for ransom. Will he kill him?
I don't think he'll kill your brother. He has some other motive, and I must learn what IT is. Smithers, get me a police car.
After emergency treatment, Steve takes Clara back to the scene, the lingering echo of that terrifying night.
I'm driving along the road you took last night. Please tell me where they threw you out.
Look, right there. He flung me through the open door. I fell down there.
We're miles out of the city proper, though still in my jurisdiction. We'll go back now. I don't want too much publicity about this to scare away my birds before I flush them. I'll go on this night's work alone. Unusual music, that. Sounds like an Indian snake charmer's flute.
As dawn fades and night descends once more, Clara Lake fears her captor has vanished. But Steve, driven by an unyielding purpose, ventures into the darkness alone. And then a flicker in the gloom lights glinting from an abandoned mansion, a beacon in the encroaching night, promising danger and revelation. Rain pounds the cobblestone streets of Gotham as shadows lengthen, concealing those who tread its darkest paths. A desperate burglar, Steve, seeks refuge, but stumbles into a den of something far more sinister. He's trapped, suspended above a viper's nest, his escape seemingly impossible.
A burglar, eh? My little pet's almost got you.
Call them off like a good little girl.
I should have let the Cobras have you, but you look interesting. You must be locked up until Fulora decides what to do with you. I shall ask him to spare you.
Thanks, but who is Fulora?
Fulora is the master of music. He gathers musicians from all corners of the globe and trains them to play solely for his ears. Being fabulously wealthy, he can afford to indulge himself.
Even in this dire predicament, the district attorney's unconventional nature shines through, as he uses a burglar's jimmy to pick his own lock. Freedom is within reach, but the true mystery of Fulora looms large. Gotham's grit and grime are a constant reminder of the city's underbelly, where danger lurks in every shadow. A dilapidated mansion, a place where secrets fester and fear takes root, becomes the focal point of a desperate search.
If that isn't Carla King the Harpy who disappeared a month ago, I'll eat my hat.
He begins his search of the strange house, hope flickering in the oppressive silence. And then, amidst the decay, a glimmer of salvation, Clara's young brother. "Buck up, son, I'm Steve Malone, the district attorney. Your sister Clara sent me to rescue you."
Clara, she did. Oh, that's great.
"We must go slowly, I have no gun. That girl's snake charmer took it."
You mean sorry?
"I understand. She's behind the brains of this organization that kidnaps musicians."
Watch out, Usha. Where are you going? And who are?
Let's make a run for it.
Then a chilling presence emerges, a figure of serpentine menace. There she is coming out the door. Heaven help us if she turns her snakes loose on us.
You would escape my burglar friend and you too, Usha. I think my snakes shall have something to say about that.
In the heart of Gotham, a desperate man, Steve, faces a deadly gamble, surrounded by the silent menace of serpents.
Not mind the snakes. I don't taking a desperate chance, but cobras. Here I go.
He leaps, risking a horrible death, as his accomplice, Usha, begins to play, an uncanny imitation of the flute's melody.
This has to work.
The sound enchants the creatures of sin, their coiled forms mesmerized by the sweet deception.
Nice going, Usha. That's charming them.
He imitates me, and the snakes my pets are fooled.
While the serpent's dance distracts, a new threat emerges. District Attorney Malone, his intentions far from innocent.
You are not a burglar, eh? I'll be quiet.
I don't want to play rough, so will you come along quietly?
You'll be good enough to let me take back my gun.
Malone's taunt hangs in the air, a chilling reminder of the danger that lurks, even as Steve finds his own power.
Look about you, Steve.
You knocked me out, but not forever. Drop that gun and come inside. I may not play the violin to charm snakes, but this is something I can do.
The game is far from over, and the true danger is only just beginning to reveal itself. Gotham's labyrinthine alleys weep under a relentless downpour, the only witnesses to a desperate chase.
You won't do any more damage.
Sari's running away.
You'll stop her.
Or are you going to kill her?
Watch and see.
She's dead.
Not at all. I merely aimed across the top of her head, stunning her.
Gee, that was some shot. You must be an expert marksman.
I can shoot when I have to.
The truth behind the criminal enterprise begins to unfurl, revealing a sophisticated network operating in the shadows for years.
Fulra is a wealthy foreigner who lives like a king. He pays high prices for marvelous musicians we train and send to him. We have been operating for years.
That clears up many unsolved kidnapping mysteries.
Usha, Clara's sister.
You won't have to worry about a repetition of this. My men have rounded up Sari's entire gang.
I'm so grateful I could kiss you.
No, never mind, thanks. I had a lot of fun out of IT, so I'm content.
With the criminals apprehended and the victims safe, a fragile peace descends upon Gotham, but the scars of this night will linger. Rain pounds the cobblestone streets of Gotham as shadows lengthen, but our story shifts, for a desperate struggle unfolds far from the city's familiar gloom. A creature is slain, and in its wake, a chilling report shakes a powerful corporation to its core.
This radio report says Crosby forced down.
Quick, order all our planes out for the surge. Have the government notify all ships at sea that Crosby is missing.
Meanwhile, a lone man fights for survival against the merciless elements and his own failing body.
Oh, that pain, I'm getting the cramps.
Hope appears on the horizon, a vessel approaching, a beacon in the vast, unforgiving sea.
Prepare for rescue.
Safe aboard, yet the danger is far from over. A subtle infiltration, a hidden threat begins to unfold.
Have those mechanics tow my plane and I'll fix IT for the test tomorrow.
Disguised as one of the crew, a traitor lurks, his sinister intent masked by the chaos of recovery.
I'll fix this plane. They'll never find this special valve hidden in the grease barrel.
But vigilance is the price of safety. A suspicious mechanic's keen eye can unravel the most cunning plot.
Say, Mac, who's been fooling with this plane, that special valve is gone.
Haven't time to make another valve. We can't use that plane without IT.
The sabotage is discovered, the saboteur remains unknown, and the clock ticks down to a potentially disastrous test flight. The roar of engines tears through the sky, a symphony of ambition and danger as two planes hurtle towards their fated test.
I'll fix this joystick and Crosby will crash in his power dive.
Struggling to recover, Les dashes to his plane, a desperate race against time as both pilots take to the air.
Hey, I'll get you at Crosby.
Ha-ha-has.
A deadly dance ensues, Sharon swerving, forcing Cliff into a terrifying power dive as the overwhelming pressure threatens to crush him. Consciousness fades, then returns with a jolt. The plane plummets, a mere 300 feet from the unforgiving Earth, speed exceeding 400 miles per hour.
No.
With a surge of adrenaline, Cliff yanks the joystick, a desperate maneuver pulling the aircraft from its deadly descent just shy of disaster.
Swell. Congratulations, Cliff. We win the contract.
Mr. Crosby, Sharon has taken the S-32 up and is going to bail out and let her crash.
What? Let's go.
The roar of engines rips through the stormy blackness of Gotham's sky, a desperate chase unfolding amidst the clouds.
Come on, Jerry, fly this plane for me. Okay.
As pursuers close in, a daring maneuver is attempted, a leap of faith between roaring machines.
They catch up to Sharon, swing to the left.
Climbing precariously onto the wing, he prepares for the perilous jump to the C-32, air whipping around him. A gust of wind threatens to tear him from his grip, but with a desperate lunge, he clings on.
Now to bail out and let her crash. A swing close to him, Jerry.
Following orders, Cliff launches himself, a daredevil crossing the chasm between the planes to the C-32's wing.
What's your hurry, Mr. Sharon?
Sharon retaliates, a suicidal dive to dislodge the intruder, but the agile Cliff evades the attack. Sent tumbling over the side, Sharon plunges into the abyss, a consequence of his own aggression. The C-32 lurches violently, an air pocket sending it into a wild nosedive. Thrown against the fuselage, Crosby fights for control, the aircraft teetering on the brink of disaster. With a desperate scramble, he clambers into the cockpit, the fate of the plane now in his hands.
Hey, Crosby's bringing the S-32 down safely.
Sharon landed safely with his chute and was arrested. Everything is okay thanks to you.
And so, as the storm raged, the night's chaos subsided, but in the heart of Gotham, a sense of unease lingered, for the end was only the beginning. Gotham's underbelly writhes, a city choked by shadows and corruption. Tonight, the silence is shattered by the brutal efficiency of the law.
You fellows hurt. No, but those crooks will be when we get our hands on them.
But even the pursuit of justice has its dark figures, always watching, always waiting in the wings.
Not on my watch.
The darkness has a new guardian, a whispered legend who moves with silent fury. And the night holds its breath, awaiting the fall of those who dare to defy the bat. Gotham's choking darkness descends, a suffocating blanket over the city's tormented soul. A villainous presence festers, whispering threats into the uncaring night.
No, but you soon will be.
Let me out of here, poison gas.
Out.
Meanwhile, in a desperate chase through the city's underbelly, a formidable foe finds his quarry has vanished like smoke.
Blast IT, he's eluded me. That's odd, no sign of Shorty.
A sudden ring cuts through the tension, a lifeline of hope or a deadly snare.
There goes the phone bell. Maybe it's him.
Who is this? Never mind, we have Shorty captive. If you testify against Barati and Pimento, he dies.
Wait, can't we talk this over?
1401 Byron Avenue. Come to 1401 Byron Avenue. If police accompany you, you'll find Shorty dead upon your arrival.
As I know. Bradley, step in. The game has changed. A desperate gamble played out on the rain-slicked streets of Gotham, where every move could be a final one. Within the shadowed confines of Gotham, a tense standoff unfolds, thick with desperation and veiled threats.
I've decided not to testify.
I know you won't because you will not leave this house alive. That is, unless you accept this money and sign a receipt for it.
No sense kidding you any further. No amount of money in the world could prevent me from testifying against cold-blooded murderers.
But Slugger Carmen was a dirty stool pigeon.
Just the same, he was murdered, and I'll do everything I can to see that his killers pay for their crime.
Why not yet? I have a pleasant plan for disposing of you.
Looks like the end for us, Shorty. Well, it was fun while it lasted.
Tied and bound, their fate hangs precariously in the balance as a monstrous plan is set into motion.
What cute little trick are you thinking of springing now?
I won't keep you in suspense.
Plummeting towards a grim fate, their screams echo into the abyss, a chilling prelude to the horror that awaits. As their pleas turn to terror, a pit of ravenous hounds awaits, a gruesome final act in this dark chapter of Gotham. Rain pounds the cobblestone streets of Gotham, each drop a harbinger of the night's grim work. A desperate struggle unfolds as chains strain against flesh and bone.
I don't need any urging.
The maddened hounds of crime are unleashed, a snarling tide of fury. In the teeth of the storm, a flicker of hope ignites as an ally is freed.
Don't be a fool. Those gangsters will soon be coming to survey their handiwork, and we want to be ready for them.
Emerging from the shadows, a victory is declared against the city's encroaching darkness.
Congratulations. Every law-abiding citizen in the city is grateful to you for cleaning up the South Side mob.
But as the city breathes a sigh of relief, the echoes of the fight linger, leaving a lingering question. Are the real battles truly over? Will the end